You haven't answered my question.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay, you don't have ID on you?
No, not on me.
Okay. Do you have anything that's gonna stick or poke me?
No. Am I under?
Some police officers abuse their power, thinking they'll never face repercussions. But accountability has a way of catching up.
Man, I hate you fucking idiots, man. I hate you idiots, bro. I hate you. Do you have a fucking crime? Do you know what Raz is? Do you know how to do your job, dude?
Recording, okay? Is there a reason why you're turning it on?
Well, you're gonna go to jail, and so do you want to leave it running while you're...
Today we'll examine if these officers escape justice for their violent acts.
May I ask why you're asking for identification?
Because you're acting suspicious, you're videotaping people's personal vehicles and their license plates. You haven't answered my question.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay, you don't have ID on you?
No, not on me.
1929.
On November 4th, 2015, Galveston police officers, led by Sergeant Chapman, violated an individual's rights by confronting them for simply filming in public. This unnecessary escalation and ignorance of legal rights is deeply troubling. Why did Sergeant Chapman feel the need to enforce such a baseless action? Sergeant Chapman confronts the individual for filming a public building, claiming it's suspicious. The officer demands ID despite the individual filming only the building, not private vehicles. It's frustrating how easily public actions are questioned. Why are officers so quick to assume the worst without justification?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
You all right?
Yeah.
You got ID on you?
For what?
Do you have identification on you?
For what?
Okay, I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
Suspicious, you're videotaping people's personal vehicles and their license plates. You haven't answered my question.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay, you don't have ID on you?
No, not on me.
1929.
Here, the officer failed to recognize the basic constitutional right of the individual to film public property, as well as to refuse to answer questions from law enforcement officers unless detained or arrested for a legitimate reason. The individual was neither committing a crime nor engaging in any suspicious behavior that justified police action.
Go ahead, 1929.
Show me out on one in front of the station, recording.
Yeah, it's clear.
So that's fine that you record me. I want to let you know that you're also being recorded as well.
Hey,
I understand.
What is your name? All right, let me ask you this. Let me step back. Do you have a state-issued driver's license?
Officer Chapman wrongly demanded identification under Texas Penal Code 3802, despite the individual not being under arrest. This overstep ignored the individual's rights, as no offense had occurred. The officer's actions were an unwarranted abuse of power, disregarding proper procedure and the individual's freedom to not self-incriminate.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm not gonna answer the question.
Okay. Are you gonna identify yourself?
What crime have I committed?
I already told you the fact that you're being suspicious. You're videotaping people's license plate.
The front of the building here?
No, I'm talking about the license plate. I'm not talking about the building. I don't have a problem with that. Would you like to?
This tape here?
Yeah. Would you like to tell me otherwise?
Yeah, I was not. I don't need to film people's license plate. I'm just filming the building.
So if you were to show me that, you could show me that there aren't any license plates on there.
There's nothing. I don't know who she was.
Would you be willing to show me that?
Show you what?
That there's no license plates on your video.
On this video?
I don't have a problem with you taping the building.
Which license plate? I'm still asking.
These vehicles over here.
The
where you were standing at.
The City of Galveston vehicle?
No, these vehicles over here.
At all.
Would you be willing to show me that you didn't film those?
I could.
Okay. Can you show me that then?
Sure.
The officer's vague response about suspicious behavior in videotaping was utterly insufficient to justify any legal action. Demanding identification without a legitimate basis for arrest is not just inappropriate but unlawful. It's frustrating to see such overreach from law enforcement, further eroding trust in the justice system.
And also, while you're pulling that up, let me get your name.
Like I said, I'm still
So
asking.
you're not going to identify yourself?
I'm showing you that I didn't do it.
You're not going to identify yourself?
No.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Not to come over here because we're going to kill
Okay. Okay, so at this time, I'm gonna turn off your recording, okay?
Is there a reason why you're turning it off?
Well, you're gonna go to jail, and so do you wanna leave it running while you're in jail?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put this in the back of the unit, okay? Do you have anything that's gonna stick or poke me? You're videotaping people's license plates.
I'm not videotaping.
Okay, because of that,
videotaping license
I've got suspicious behavior that you're doing. Are you gonna identify yourself,
What
yes
am
or
I
no?
under arrest for?
Are you gonna identify yourself, yes or
I'm
no?
just asking, what am I under
Okay.
arrest for?
All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna turn this off. All right. I, Sergeant Chapman, is turning off your video camera. Okay.
NAGOA.
The officer's citation of Texas Penal Code 3802, which mandates that individuals identify themselves when under arrest or lawfully detained, was incorrectly applied in this situation. This law only applies if there is a legitimate reason for arrest or detention. In this case, since the individual had not committed a crime or been lawfully detained, the officer's actions led to an unlawful arrest and violation of the individual's rights. According to Section 3802A of the Texas Penal Code, failure to identify oneself is a Class C misdemeanor, but this only applies when a person is under arrest or lawfully detained. The officer's insistence on identification without a valid reason for detention was a clear overreach. The consequences for the officer and the department are serious. Not only could this lead to a legal challenge, including the potential suppression of evidence or even dismissal of charges, but it also undermines public trust in law enforcement. Such actions could expose the department to lawsuits, and if found to be in violation of policies or laws, the officer could face disciplinary measures, including retraining or even termination. See how police in Jarrell, Texas recklessly violate a civilian's rights, underscoring the urgent need for accountability and reform.
Get away from me. Go do your job, man.
I am doing my job.
I'm not your job. He's your job.
I understand
Go do
that, but you're making
I don't
me
care.
have to fill out
Stop
cards.
talking to me. He's in public and so are you. So shut the fuck up and go do your job. You know what I'm saying? You're setting an example for this fucking guy. Is he your boss? Is he over you? You're over him? Y'all are equal?
We're all equal.
You know, why do you have to approach me like that, man?
The police in Jarrell, Texas failed to uphold their duty, blatantly violating the rights of a civilian. This reckless disregard for accountability highlights a deep-rooted issue in law enforcement. How many more individuals must suffer before true reform takes place? Such actions demand serious scrutiny and swift consequences. A civilian, calmly recording in public, is aggressively approached by a police officer. The officer's intimidating presence triggers discomfort and frustration, despite the civilian not breaking any laws. Why does a simple act of recording provoke such hostility? Could this have been handled differently with respect?
Hey, man.
You good?
Yeah. How about you?
Hot, man.
Y'all being safe?
Yeah, my AC don't work in the car.
Are you serious?
It's actually cooler outside than
Come
it
on,
is in
bro.
the
We're
car.
paying for that AC.
It's hot.
I'm not out here to give you guys a hard time, man.
Oh, dude, you're good, man. I understand.
You know who I am?
No.
You watch YouTube?
You have like a channel or something?
Yeah.
What's the channel called?
I'll give you a card.
Okay. You're making him very uncomfortable.
Don't talk to me, man.
I'm just letting you know.
I don't care. Get away from me.
Okay.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Go do your job, man.
I am doing my job.
I'm not your job. He's your job.
I understand
Go do
that, but you're making
I don't
me have
care.
to fill out
Stop
cards.
talking to me. He's in public and so are you. So shut the fuck up and go do your job. You know what I'm saying? You're setting an example for this fucking guy. Is he your boss? Is he over you? You're over him? Y'all are equal?
We're all equal.
You know, why do you have to approach me like that, man?
The veteran firmly defends his right to record public officials, emphasizing the importance of transparency. The officer, however, fails to de-escalate the situation, escalating tensions unnecessarily. It's disheartening to see law enforcement ignore the public's right to document, as this only erodes trust between the community and those sworn to serve.
Right. So
Okay, it doesn't matter,
so he
bro.
comes out-
You see me standing here, I'm not bothering nobody,
Yeah.
and he gets out.
Is that your car?
I don't answer questions, man.
Okay,
Listen,
that's fine.
me and you.
Absolutely.
Why does he have to get out and come over here and bully me and push his badge around? Guys like him is what gives you guys a bad name. It's what puts you in danger.
Okay.
You know, guys like him is what causes good officers like you to get hurt or killed, man.
I'm listening to you. Now, can I explain from possibly his side, right? I just got here. You saw me pull up right now.
And you saw me standing right here on my car.
Yeah.
And tries to fucking, push his badge around. That's not gonna happen with me, bro. You know, you approach me like a man should.
It's hot.
Exactly.
I'm hot either way, inside or outside.
What are you looking at, man? Do your fucking job.
So let's look at the other point, right? Were you in this? Okay, you're not gonna answer questions. I understand. Were you? That's the question.
I mean, I might answer some.
So this other guy that was in this truck, you don't know who you are either. You know what I mean? Right? To you know what that is, and he sees a pistol, he could think you're a cop too. And so if it's making him uncomfortable, I don't know.
Look, man.
I wasn't here. There's two sides to every coin.
No one has expectation of privacy in public, right?
God, it's not, because I lost my keys in the trash can here. I had to go dumpster diving.
But if this was your house and you had your blinds up and I'm standing out on the sidewalk.
The police officer's actions throughout the interaction reflect a pattern of aggressive behavior that is all too familiar in public encounters with law enforcement. His attempt to control the civilian, despite no apparent threat, is a clear violation of professionalism. Officers are expected to handle public interactions with restraint and respect, but the officer in this case acted more as a bully than a protector of public order.
I'm gonna check out the jail.
Because your guys' body counts ain't always easy to get, man.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't deal with it.
Even with a public records request, they redact thing, and you got to jump through hoops to get them. And this gives me everything I want.
Yeah.
And
in
this
4K,
and this. I mean, and it's a third eye, and I'm not here. I'll answer but 8 years, man.
That's good.
I don't have a criminal record. I've been arrested, but I've never been convicted of a crime in my life, man.
Yeah. Good.
I'm a disabled veteran, so I'm out here.
What'd you do?
Combat medic.
I just left the airborne unit. That was fun.
Like I said, man, we appreciate good cops, man. We need you guys out here, but we don't need the bad cops putting you guys in danger, man. Putting the good cops in danger.
I agree.
And we all know in every field there's bad apples, man.
Oh yeah.
But
you were in the military, you know.
I got tired of seeing people's rights being violated, and I just decided to pick up a camera and start doing this, And there's been times where, and it's like, you guys got qualified immunity, man. So it's hard to get a police officer fired or even dragged into court.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I believe so. For Texas, right?
Yeah. Just came out.
The officer blatantly ignored the civilian's First Amendment rights, demanding answers with no legal basis. This kind of bullying creates a hostile environment, undermining trust in law enforcement. It's alarming how easily civilians are intimidated for asserting their rights, a disturbing example of police misconduct that must be addressed.
Last year, like September 1, it was effective. 2021. Yeah, a year ago.
Which one is that? What does it have to do with?
What does that have to do? So, anytime you make an arrest, right? Whenever you submit your stuff to the prosecutor, right? They want everything, right? Michael Morton, I was at Georgetown a few years back. They get everything you got. What it encompasses is your HR file. Like, if you ever been in trouble for anything like police brutality or discrimination.
You're talking about for the officer,
right? So that's obviously in discovery for defense attorneys as well.
Right.
So let's say like you got someone that's been on the road for, I know a trooper that's been around for 40 years, all right? We reform. That's what we do. That's what we've been doing since policing began. But anyhow, you got in trouble back in, let's call, 1995, profiling or something like that. That's going to be in that record. So every time you arrest someone and you submit all your evidence and that personnel file goes with it, state.
Okay, that may be a case, but the agencies, local, whatever, and when they do, the prosecutor doesn't hand it over to the defense.
Yeah, that's on them. They're not supposed to do that, right? Michael Morton.
Exactly.
Can't do that.
Exactly.
I'm dying, Todd.
I can't believe you don't have AC, man.
It works if you're driving it.
It's frustrating that incidents like these highlight how often law enforcement remains unaccountable. Texas Senate Bill 111 is a step in the right direction, but it shouldn't take legislation to make transparency mandatory. Qualified immunity shields officers who abuse power, furthering distrust and injustice. The officer's conduct in this incident likely breaches several fundamental legal principles. Under the First Amendment, The civilian was exercising his right to record public officials, and the officer's actions to interfere with this could be seen as a violation of free speech and the public's right to gather information. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, and since there was no probable cause or reasonable suspicion, the officer's detaining and questioning of the civilian could be considered an unlawful infringement. Under the Texas Penal Code, Chapter 38, which addresses obstruction of a public servant, the officer's attempt to interfere with the civilian, who was not hindering law enforcement, could be seen as an unwarranted obstruction. Additionally, the officer's escalation of the situation might constitute a violation under Chapter 39, abuse of official capacity, which addresses misconduct by public officials, as the officer misused his power and authority in this interaction. Watch as police confront a man in a parked car without cause, ignoring his rights and escalating the situation unnecessarily.
Man, I hate you fucking idiots, man. I hate you idiots, bro. I hate you. Do you have a fucking crime? Do you know what Raz is? Do you know how to do your job, dude? Okay, well, sit over there and watch what happens then. I'm sick of this shit.
The police approach an individual in a parked car, demanding answers without reasonable suspicion. They ignore his right to remain silent, escalating the situation unnecessarily. Their lack of respect for rights is disturbing. Why did they continue pushing when no crime was suspected?
I'm not giving it.
Why is that?
Because you don't have Raz. Appreciate it if you got the hell on.
All day?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Do you work here or what?
yeah.
Who do you work for?
I'm not-
Plan on staying here
All night.
all night?
Yep, all day tomorrow, all day the next day. None of your business. What did you?
Everything
What
here
if you want any? If you want any bitch ass Tafoya?
Bitch ass Tafoya?
Yeah, you know her?
No.
Huh?
Who does she work for?
I'm not sure. She arrested me for trespassing over there the other day, though.
Well, all of this stuff is closed here, man. So I'm trying to figure out what
Yeah.
you're doing here.
Does that look closed?
Yeah, it does.
Does it? You want me to open it for you? That's one thing I will do. I work. You asked that, and I answered it. I work here.
Okay, what do you work here on?
I built it.
You built it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah.
The police grow increasingly frustrated, questioning the individual's ties to the location. Despite his right to remain silent, one officer threatens detention. The officers seem to wrongly equate silence with guilt, showing a troubling lack of respect for legal rights. Why do they persist without evidence?
Construction crew guys?
I'm the GC.
Okay.
So kick rocks.
What's that?
Kick rocks.
Can I get your name?
No. Man, I hate you fucking idiots, man. I hate you idiots, bro. I hate you. What the hell are you doing, man? That's what you do. You don't come and approach me when I'm not committing a crime. I'm sick of this shit.
Let's figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to take out my anger from. Obviously, you can't come and trespass somebody. A, if there's no complainant, right? Yes. And B, if I'm allowed to be here.
The officers completely overstepped here, ignoring the individual's right to remain silent and continuously pushing for answers, despite no probable cause, is infuriating. Threatening detention without reasonable suspicion only escalates the situation unnecessarily. The lack of understanding of basic rights is frustrating and shows a disregard for constitutional protections.
Anybody we can call and verify this?
Man, I went through this before. Figure it out, bro. I'm not doing nothing. You got your back up here.
Yeah.
I'm liking your attitude a little bit right now. And I have no weapons, and I mean no ill will. But I would appreciate you guys just getting in your cars and leaving. That's my crime scene tape, man. Don't go through that. Before I detain you, bro, don't go through that. Committing a crime. We don't need to. Him. What's your name and badge number? Okay. Yes, I've already answered that. I don't need to answer a ton of questions for a bunch of people. I'm the GC here. It's green and red. You're right. There's not. It's a Dollar Tree, Family Dollar.
Dollar Tree or Family Dollar?
Everything. I'm the GC. Do you know what a GC is?
General contractor.
There you go.
What are you doing tonight?
The police officers blatantly violated constitutional rights, disregarding the Fourth and Fifth Amendments. Their attempt to detain someone without cause is outrageous, undermining basic freedoms. The officers' constant questioning was not just unnecessary, it was oppressive. This kind of abuse of power is unacceptable and deeply concerning.
I'm sorry, what was her name again?
Rosie.
Rosie?
Yeah.
What kind of dog is she?
She's got 5 different breeds.
Right, perfect. That's all
Yeah.
we needed.
Check out my YouTube channel. I got the arrest the other day for trespassing when I wasn't trespassing.
Just
There
2
was
seconds,
I need to get you my card.
Okay.
There was a dude, I don't recall his name. I have to look at my notes. I was out here doing paperwork a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He might have been like the manager or something. He was involved with something here.
Yes.
And he had said, hey, we'd had some kids.
It's he probably did it himself. We fired him.
No, yeah. But that's why we're out here contacting
Okay.
people when somebody
Well, I'm
calls
sorry
in.
about my attitude. Sergeant Rich today. He works days. Really great gentleman. And I don't have no.
The police's actions were deeply concerning. Unlawfully violating someone's constitutional rights, even without detention, reflects a serious lapse in judgment. Such misconduct damages public trust and undermines community safety. Officers must face accountability, retraining, and consequences. This behavior is unacceptable and should never be tolerated within any police force.
What you're doing here is okay, but when it goes further, like the other day when they came up on me, I was so polite. Watch the video. Yeah, it's PD. You guys are sheriff. Well, I apologize because the sheriff's office has treated me really well out here.
Yeah, but I just want you to understand our concern. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We don't know if you're out here burging or
Sure.
what. 100%. You're legitimately out
I like that. Well, I apologize for my attitude. You can blame Tafoya. Watch the video, and I don't mind giving it because I love my name. You know what I mean? And I follow the law to a T. I try to, you know.
No, opening the door.
Yeah,
bitch, and work.
and that's why I said I'd do it. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's hard. It's a lot long hours.
I'm just thinking ahead. So if somebody calls in tomorrow,
Yeah.
and somebody's in the store, I'd be like, okay, it's probably Brad.
Okay. Well,
We might drive by again if somebody calls in the future.
I do this all over the country, and I've probably been accosted by police and messed with 100 times, and it just gets old after a while. But what you guys did, both of you.
The officer's actions in this case violated key constitutional rights under the 4th and 5th Amendments. The 4th Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures, meaning that the officer's attempt to detain the individual without probable cause was unlawful. Furthermore, the 5th Amendment guarantees the right to remain silent, ensuring that individuals cannot be compelled to answer questions that may incriminate them. Despite the individual's legal right to refuse to answer, the officers continued to press him for information, further infringing upon his rights. These violations can lead to serious legal consequences, including lawsuits against the officers or the police department. In addition to legal action, officers who engage in unlawful practices may face disciplinary measures, such as suspension or dismissal. Civil rights violations may also result in financial compensation for the individual whose rights were violated, highlighting the importance of respecting constitutional protections in police encounters. Understanding your rights is one of the most powerful tools you have as a citizen to guard against misuse of authority by those in power. When police actions are transparent and officers are held accountable, it fosters a society built on trust and justice. Without these principles, the balance between authority and the people can become dangerously skewed.